not shut up and dribble.
The champ is here. I must be the greatest. The champ is here.
I'm going to continue to stand with the people.
The champ is here.
I will not lose.
I'm a bad man. I shook up the world.
Yes, welcome. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with we. My name is EJ, and I got my man.
MH.
Yes, he is the DB of the show. And we're Black in Sports, giving a voice to the culture that won't shut up and dribble. And today, man, we are back inside the locker room, man. It's, we took that time off, and now we're back starting season 7, man. MH, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So season 7, man, how do you feel about that, man? I'm just going to jump out and ask you how you feel about season 7.
No, I feel good. I feel blessed for 7 years of doing this with you. There's a lot of biblical I can't find a word right now, but there's a lot of biblical things that happen with the number 7 of God's number of completion. And not saying that we stop it here, but just we've been through our ups and downs, and we're continuing strong and all those type of things. So really excited about it, and looking forward to this next chapter, man. What do you think? What's on your mind about it?
Man, I'm definitely experiencing that black boy joy, man. I mean, just like when we get back into it, because I think I love what we delivered. And hell, let's jump right into it, man. We won another award.
For sure.
Winning these awards it's just crazy, right? To think what we started and what we believed was a voice that was needed to be heard. And to get recognized as a platform of serving and providing content that people are enjoying, it's amazing. So I think that is one of the things that just excited and ready to kind of get back to doing what we do, and being recognized for it is just amazing.
I'm with you, man. It's special, and I just keep winning.
There it is. So, man, off season, man. Right, like just like all the sports we talk about, some of them have a short, some long, and there's a lot of things that happen in the off season, man. Anything new with you, or how did you spend the off season, man? Talk to me.
A lot, man. I celebrated a birthday, crossing a milestone birthday. So I was, excited about that new chapter in my life, and then, always experiencing this time with my family, my wife and my daughter, and added I'm not going to say that, but we got a little something, another little piece to the family. It's all cool, man. And I think I feel, and to your point, man, there's a lot of people don't make it to this far in life. And when I think about it, everything personally that I kind of wanted to accomplish. I mean, I still have goals, but I just thank God that there's nothing of want. Everything that everything that I need, I should say, has been met and above and beyond. And so I'm just very in a moment of just being thankful with good friends. I know the ones that rock with me, you, and there's a few other. I don't have a big large group, but just knowing that foundation and spending time with the people that really matter is really cool. And then, we always get a special opportunity here in Las Vegas to witness and be a part of a lot of different, sports is what we do. Just as a fan, but also in business and growing the game the way we can, and providing that spotlight. So all those things experienced. I think the really cool thing, seeing the people from Australia not too long ago come in the city and at Allegiant Stadium and get an opportunity to meet a lot of them and work with a lot of them on some different things, I think is really cool. Learning the globalization of kind of sports and how it brings everybody together. Just really cool to witness, and I'm really thankful for it. So that's how I did my offseason, man. What's
hold on, we just gonna pass by that, man. You had that little $15 word that you had with the globalization.
I couldn't think of nothing else. The Knicks is on in the background, so I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh boy, we're gonna talk about them Knicks too, man. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some up and downs about that. You got something you want to say right now? Because I mean, we're coming off of them winning the Emirates Cup, so like,
Yep, they won the NBA Cup. And then they won as a unit won the skill competition at All-Star. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and senior coach Rick Brunson and Allen Houston. So they won that trophy, and then there's the real trophy that they're gonna win. And I like where they're at right now as we tape, and they're struggling a little bit on this West Coast trip, but adversity is we're built for it. So it's good to experience adversity right now.
Okay. Well, I mean,
by the end of season 7, we will be champions. By the end of season 7, the New York Knicks will be NBA champions.
Write it down. That's what I love about that we do this, because we have receipts. Do you guarantee it?
Guarantee they'll be champions by the end of season 7, and then we'll have to do a live recording at the parade.
I love it.
Yeah.
So no, man, it sounds like some stuff came real full circle, man. Like you said, 7 and the connotation of what that means. So it's great that some goals and some wins, have come together for you, man. Man, I'm on that same sentiment. It's really good to take that time off, because it just kind of gives us the energy to come back. I was able to travel a little bit, and then, another reason we take off, it's just really busy in sports, from Super Bowl to college playoffs. I don't think I spent a full week in Las Vegas during February, just because I was blessed and was able to go to Super Bowl, then NBA All-Star, then went out to kind of support and see King Gene had a fight night in Houston, so I was able to go out there because we both have family in the Houston area, so was able to see family, see a fight night, and pick with Gene a little bit, because he's already talking about the Kyler Murray situation. So
I already know he is. Shout out to him.
Hey,
shout out to him.
Gene exclusives, man. So
yay, man. Shout out to him.
But no, man. So it was just really good to get out there and be around some of those sporting events, and just kind of prepare us to what's kind of coming up. So, man, like I said, family, travel, and then just really growing this, because you're right. Even when we got a chance to go to the rugby that was in town, I got my rugby. Is it a football? I didn't even know what it was called, by the way. So
that's a good point. I guess I don't know.
I didn't ever think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, man, I love what they're building here, and the fact that they're going to be coming here for the next, several years, and they're planting a flag to say, no, we'll open up the season here. They're playing in Allegiant Stadium, because we used to have sevens here. So for the actual league to come here and just, continue to cement us as the sports capital of the world is just awesome.
It's real dope, man. It's only going to grow.
So, speaking of growing, man, I definitely wanted to just talk about, and I'm gonna need you to jump in and fill in where I missed, but this year, right? Like the Knicks, quotation marks for our audio listeners, are going to be championships of the NBA. But there's just a lot, coming up this year, and things that have already started, right? So, you got World Baseball playing right now. We just kind of finished up the Olympics, where the men's and the women's won gold, and there's a lot of stuff about that. I definitely can't wait to the live, because I'm gonna bring up the whole Snoop and Flavor Flav being Olympic spokespeople, because that's on a whole nother level. And then the World Cup, the ups and downs of what the World Cup is going to bring here, coming to the United States. I really, really hope it's successful. As it could be. There's already, controversy and things and worry around it. So, I definitely hope that kind of goes off and, doesn't leave a mark, because this is a chance to have a footprint. But just so many other things. And like I said, I know I'm missing some, if there's anything that you could think of, but, there's the traditional things that are happening, but those are some like real monumental things, that are just coming up this year. That's going to be exciting.
No, I think you hit on the major ones, and if something crosses my mind in this time, I'll definitely pull up. But I think sports in general is just I wouldn't call it a crossroads, but it's very interesting where it's at when it comes to the competition part of it, obviously, the narrative and the discussions around it, and the business that surrounds it. I think there's a lot of different moving parts and a lot of growth and learnings that are that's happening in real time. And to experience this, to know or to see where we're going to be at in the next 2 to 3 years. I mean, working in the industry, I don't even know where we're going to be in the next 2 to 3 years. And I'm not being negative. There's just a lot of possibilities that can go in all sports, really.
Well, and I think that's a lot of our locker rooms are really going to talk so much. I mean, we won best sports business podcast. So we come from a perspective of the people that are working in the industry, but not only from the people that are working in the industry, the new jobs and the things that are going to be created, right? Because you have, NIL is forever and always changing, right? Like, I don't think you have the grips on that.
All right.
Then you talk about expansion is probably and hopefully going to happen this year, where they talk about who's getting a team. Hopefully Vegas, we get our basketball team, right? Come on, Adam. Let's make this announcement. I'm saying he's going to make the announcement this year, NBA Summer League. I'm calling myself. I think that's when he should make it. There's some other things that have already happened.
Yeah.
That part of the business, right? Then you're talking about the women's side of things with all the soccer teams and the expansion of the WNBA. Hopefully there is a WNBA season this year.
Right.
I know they're working through that. But what Unrivaled has done, right, with ticket sales and the exposure and the growth that they've had. So the business aspect of this, and then you still have those core things like partnerships and ticket sales and premium hospitality of those ticket sales. And then, everybody's going to talk about partnerships. One of the best partnerships that never made it, Magic City. But we'll definitely have plenty of time to talk about that. But that's what I'm excited to see, what's going on or coming up this year. And it's definitely that business side of it. And then, lastly about that is what are they calling it, where the not hedge funds, but just where organizations are selling part of their business, right, to get that funding and how that's going to change the game of who's involved, what that looks like, and the dollars that come across the threshold. So a lot of stuff, man. So that's a great point you make about business, and we're getting a firsthand look at it. One here because Vegas is a part of a lot of it in some ways, but like we're getting a new stadium built currently, right? What's going on? So a lot's happening.
All right, and then even you ended on a really good point. I think we're in a boom, really across globally, where we're having new stadiums built, right? And what that not just for the sports that they're being built for, but for entertainment in general, and how that changes the economics and wherever those stadiums are built. I mean, shoot, we hear about the Chicago Bears being in Indiana, and that just things like that. Are happening in real time, and it's interesting because there was a time period, maybe during COVID or post-COVID, where there wasn't a lot of new stadiums being built. I think it was like Allegiant and maybe SoFi, and there was like there was a whole lot on deck. But now it's a boom, right? So it's just really interesting where sports is headed in 2026 and really in beyond that.
Yeah, so a lot of things, we're going to be doing the same. We're going to have that, draft show pick. We kind of go through that. So I think that's one big thing. Our hometown team here, we're in Las Vegas. The Raiders got the number 1 pick, right? So what are they going to do with it? New coach, and just like how that's going to look. So just some exciting times here in the destination, right? F1 is still growing and doing like just the marketing and things that have happened around F1 is starting to get to that Super Bowl, even combine level, to where companies are coming here, exhibiting, having expos and summits and things like that. And that's what I love to see, around the sport, especially here that's happening. So it's going to be interesting. You definitely want the home team to do great. So hopefully we have an amazing draft and we can change some things around for us. But the world is watching, and that's how we love it.
Yeah, and what platform are they watching on? I mean, that's a whole other part. I can't even find half the Knicks games. What platform they watching this on?
We ended the season. We talked about that last year, right? And we talked about how, like, which one was it? One of the streaming places, like, starting to get into sports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where are they going to watch it?
you know, you got to watch Colin on Netflix now when it comes to his little thing. I don't know. It's just it's just a very interesting time. And shout out to Michael Jordan. I haven't seen any new parts of the interview. I think they completed it even before All-Star break. So shout out to him coming up on the exclusive NBC analyst, whatever the role was. That was pretty cool.
That was a hook, man. They played us. They did it with him.
Shout out MJ.
Shout out MJ.
Did MJ in the back in Twitter about some other stuff, and he's still winning championships, man. So like, man.
Hey, I love the fact that he won the first 3 NASCAR things. And we need to hit what's our president of the raceway? We need to hit her up. We should have went to Phoenix. And
I know.
Like that. And I love the Tyler. I want to say just off of a throw off. I think that was the driver when he did the winning 3, and then he had doing the Jordan picture. Like I'm here for all of that, man.
Yeah,
so it's good to see him winning. And then I also saw a post that hopefully I reposted it or I shared it to you maybe. Just talking about how Michael stood up against NASCAR and not signing a contract that ultimately allowed all the other NASCAR drivers to kind of, you know, do the business as we're talking about a little differently. So just a lot of things, man. Definitely a lot of things. So hopefully he continues the winning trend because he's a winner, right? All he does is win, no matter what.
My bad, man. I'm speechless. I was on mute. Nah, that's what he does. That's the GOAT. So speaking of the GOAT, did you see 83 points from Bam out of my Mr. I'm not gonna disrespect him, Mr. Asia Wilson. So
that's I mean, he had her at his press conference, right? Couple goals, right? Like, I mean, hey.
I would say, baby, you gotta sit this one out, man. I got 83. I'm sorry, baby. You can ask a question, but I mean, shout out to him, man. He's
trying to that loving basketball, man.
I'm good. In loving basketball, he also dunked on her. So like, let me get this time. I appreciate you, but yeah, you already the GOAT somewhere. Let me get this. Let me get this press conference off, respectfully.
But no, I mean, it's sad because like it's one of those things. And
you sad about it?
No, I'm sad the way they're treating him, man.
Oh, okay.
The dude got 83 and everybody's knocking.
Hey, mad about it, man.
They're so mad.
They trying to wake up Kobe, man. R.I.P., man.
Exactly. Yeah. Kobe break down like, oh, it was all free throws, and it's like, come on, man. Like the dude did something, and it was like, I was going back to we've been doing this show for some time, so. You remember when we were talking, we're like, you know what, man, I'm glad that Colin Kaepernick is stepping up but like, would it be Colin? I was the one that was chose for the revolution. So it's kind of like, you know, happy for Bam to do it. But like, you know, if there's only 3 people who have ever done that and you go, Will, Kobe, and Bam, like, it's like, oh, so I hate that for him, but I'm happy for him at the same time, man.
I mean, it's kind of cool, man. It's just to me, it just really puts on display like where sports is right now. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. Like it's not even the one that you would think it'd be an Anthony Edwards or, you know, somebody that, you know, kind of aligned with the, you know, the steps in the process of passing the torch, but that's not how the world works right now. So
unfortunately not. Yeah.
Shout out to Bam.
Bam is not gonna get a face of the league with that, unfortunately.
He's gonna score 15. When does he play again tomorrow? Yeah, he'll probably get 15 and 8. 15 and 8.
Well, happy for him. Glad to have that. Just, you know, all the hating and analyzing the whole thing. So
yeah,
but no, that's what's fun, man. I'm so excited, man, really to get back into this because there's just going to be so many things that are coming up. There's so many things that, you know, like I said, during that time we were off, we didn't get to talk about. I'm really looking forward to our live shows because there's some perspectives on some things that we really got to get out. We're in the middle of, and I hate that why they call that the legal tampering period. Like, I'm gonna need a new name for that, right? Like, because
they're gonna fix some things, hopefully, with that whole
that whole situation process 100%.
They got to.
Absolutely. So, man, like I said, I'm excited, man. Season 7, you've said it plenty of times. What are the 2 best words in sports?
Game 7.
There it is, man. So I'm excited for what season 7 is going to bring, man. We're definitely going to bring that energy. Great interviews, great commentary, man, and we're just going to keep getting better. Other than that, man, I just wanted to kind of welcome the people back, get it flowing. As always, if there's topics you want us to talk about, we've had plenty of people email us topics, email to be on the show. However we can continue to be a platform and be for the community and reach out and share these things, we definitely want to be there. But other than that, man, we're going to see you over the next several weeks. MH, you got anything else for the people before we get out of here?
Nah, man, looking forward to it, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in for this 7 and all the new listeners that will tune in. So excited.
There it is. Well, hey, so you should be subscribed, following, sharing, all of that good stuff by now. But if you're not, man, please click that like and subscribe button. That way you can get the alerts. But we drop every Thursday with a new episode. This time, though, we're going to hit you with a little something special. We hitting them with that back-to-back. So we're dropping 2 episodes to start the season, kind of like football likes to do. So we're still in a little something from the Shield. We're going to drop the 2 episodes just to get the season going. But just follow it with the regular cadence. So we'll drop every Thursday, and then also look for those live shows. If you ever want to get on the live, just shoot us on social or just reach out to us, and we'll get you on that either live on camera or you can live chat. A lot of fun with those, man. Other than that, thank you so much. We'll post this show, share the show, and visual representation matters. And as always, please stay safe, practice gratitude, and know we're rooting for you.
Screaming, all us blacks got is sports and entertainment until we even.
Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yo. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Spent about 2 racks on handmade new rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap.